What's the ruling on taking part in games such as FIFA or 2K as a brother trying to practice the sunnah?
And the question is from where?
West London.
West London. Playing video games, FIFA, 2K, things like this. Soccer and basketball for a brother trying to practice the deen. It's like we said on a freshly grounded episode, the podcast. Playing video games is better than watching pornography. Playing video games is better than smoking weed and drinking alcohol, going to the club. Alizé, right? Or what else the stuff that they drink, huh? Allah Musta'an. What shit? Budweiser, that's might be too old school shit. Moscato, huh? At the end of the day, you have to be realistic with yourself. If you have the ability not to play video games, don't play video games. It's much better things you can do with your time. More beneficial, even if it's not religious. Exercise, play actual soccer, read a book. There are other things you can do. But look at the world in which we live and the backgrounds from which we what? Come. Mental stimulation, media, games, there's so much haram surrounding you. As I said, and I intended that when I said that in a podcast, is that sometimes you have to have a lawful or an outlet. Even if it's not lawful, but it's better than what? No doubt about that. 10 times better than you going out to this place and watching this and listening to that. So be realistic. Let alone if it's not haram and it is lawful. All right? Can video games be haram? Yes, they can. Depending on the video game. All right? And depending on the issue of tasweer. Issue of what? Tasweer. Creating things. That's arwah. Of the wat al-arwah. Living creatures. That's the issue in itself. Music, women, unnecessary violence. All types of things in a video game which could be what? Haram. Sihr. Sorcery. Magic. All right? Shirk. Loving the kuffar. There are many things which in video games which could be what? Haram. And there are other video games or other ways of looking at those issues in which the video game may not necessarily what? It's not haram. All right? So at the end of the day, watching a video game in my book is much better than most things that most other people do. Playing a video game, playing FIFA with your brothers, your sons, your daughters. Give them game time. They memorize the Quran. You reward them. You allow them to have some fun. Alhamdulillah. That's better than being on the streets and cursing and singing and drinking. That's better than being with a boyfriend or a girlfriend and touching and feeling. That's better than the other things that most kids and most grown people are what? Doing today. So we must be what? Realistic. And you have to have an outlet for recreation, which is recreation. So that's my advice on playing video games. But make sure it's a what? A limit and moderation. And make sure it's nothing wild. Gambling and you don't pray and so on and so forth. Nah? That's what I would say. Wallahu alam.